Speed limits should not be a thing. And all right, don't crucify me yet. I'm not trying to say if everyone just behaved, we wouldn't need the laws or anything like that. Like, I get it. People are going to break the rules. They do it even with the speed limit. What I'm trying to say is that speed limits are a lazy band-aid solution to poor design. And like this has been said before, it's not a new idea by any means that a driver's speed is mostly a subconscious process. Like, have you ever been driving normally and realized you come up to a speed limit sign and you were like 15, 20 miles over the limit? This has happened to me. This happened to me when I was driving down this road in St. Louis City. I was going like 45 miles an hour and I look up and I see this 25-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. And I'm not like a chronic speeder or anything. If I know the speed limit, I'm gonna go to the speed limit, or like 5 miles over. Okay, complain in the comments. But I'm sure you've had the experience where you don't know the speed limit and you just kind of pick a speed. And a lot of times you're pretty close. A lot of time the reason for that is because the way that they typically set speed limits is they'll measure how fast people are going on a particular road and then just kind of set it to the average. But the point is, people are not going to go 100 miles an hour down some narrow, windy road just because there's no speed limit. People tend to want to go the speed that feels safe to them. So I'm sure at this point you can see where I'm going with this, but we would not need speed limits if roads were designed with a certain speed in mind. Like, the road should be designed so it subconsciously signals the right speed to the driver. Speed limits are a band-aid solution because you get these subdivision developers that come in and slap down a 60-foot wide roadway through a residential area, put a kids at play and a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit sign up, and expect some jackass not to fly through at 50 miles an hour. Like, dumb or not, the guy that sees this 60-foot wide roadway in front of him, he feels like it's safe to go 50 miles an hour down it. If the road was narrower, if cars were parked along the street, or there were trees or something, like, he would go slower. Like, you can judge and be like, well, people just need to follow the rules and respect the safety of pedestrians. Like, no shit, nobody is saying that people shouldn't be doing that, but it's not helpful. Like, it's wishful thinking. There are going to be jackasses whether you like it or not. And listen, I've always thought that instead of making the rule, a lot of times, you can change the environment to get the behavior that you want. It's usually cheaper and easier, and it keeps more people happy. You know, having less rules makes people happier. Now, obviously, there are exceptions to that. I'm not saying that that is applicable to every situation, but in the case of speed limits, I really think it is. Like, make it hard to speed. Make it obvious to the person driving that if they try to go 50 miles an hour down this residential street, they're either going to destroy their car or come into conflict with some other natural law. It's kind of like those yellow signs on the highway. Like, if you break the yellow sign, you're not going to get arrested, but you're probably going to have a pretty bad day. Speed limits should be yellow signs. And if they couldn't be a yellow sign, then maybe it's time to redesign the road.